My name is Erin Albrecht. I'm the Data and Evaluation Manager for the Incredible Years at Invest in Kids. And this short video shows you how to get into Apricot and successfully submit your student and teacher post tests. So once you log into Apricot, which you will do by using the apricot.socialsolutions.com web address, type that into your browser. You should be using Google Chrome or Firefox. Google Chrome or Firefox are the only browsers that are compatible with Apricot. So please be sure you're using Chrome or Firefox whenever you are logging in to submit your post tests. So once you've got that set up, this is what the homepage looks like once you've logged in using the username and password for your classroom. And there's instructions that you can see here at the top. If you scroll down further below, you should have a list of student post tests to complete. That is based on the pre-tests that were submitted for your classroom at the beginning of the year. And then further down, there should be a list of at least one teacher, maybe a couple more, of teachers who submitted pre-tests at the beginning of the year who you now need to complete post-tests for. So to begin, I am going to show you what it looks like to access and submit the student post test. So in this box, I would just say start at the top. And in my case, I have just the one row. So I'm going to click on the student name. And as you will see, these fields are grayed out, and that's because this is the student pretest. And I need to get to the student post test. To do so, I'm going to go all the way over to the right under Record Options and click View Folder. Now I see the student name and I see that it says student post test 0 records. I want to create a student post test, so I'm going to click on the plus sign inside this box. And now I'm going to create a student post test for Erin Albrecht. So you will go through, enter the classroom ID, you'll enter your name, and then you will be prompted to answer some questions about this student. And then we also ask if the student is currently enrolled in your classroom, yes or no. If no, you will be prompted to enter the last date of enrollment. And then the questions will adjust depending on the student's last date of enrollment. If the child's still enrolled, then you will be prompted to answer additional questions. So just as you did at pretest, there are 25 questions here that we ask you to think about this student and rate each of the listed behaviors according to how well it describes the student. So I'm going to think carefully about each of these items and select which of these best describes the student that I'm filling this out for. For the purposes of this example, I'm going through this very quickly, but please take enough time that you're considering this as it applies to the student you're filling out the post test for. All right, so once those 25 questions are done, if you did teacher classroom management this year, in other words, you did not do a program with your students that involves puppets called Dinosaur School, then you can stop here and click Save Record. However, if you did do Dinosaur School this past school year, and that is a curriculum for students that involves puppets, including Wally, Molly, Wally and Dinah, as well as Tiny, then you are going to continue and answer the questions about Dinosaur School and this student in the classroom. So again, if you just did TCM, you didn't do the curriculum called Dinosaur School, you'll stop here and click Save Record. But if you did do the curriculum with students that involves puppets, you'll keep going. So for this example, I will pretend that I did Dinosaur School and I'll answer these questions. Again, I'm going rather quickly for the purposes of this example. And now that I've finished, it says thank you. Please remember to click Save Record before moving on to the next post test. So up to the upper right-hand corner of the screen, it says Record Options, Save Record. I'm going to click that here, and you can go to Continue. And now you can see the saved student post-test information. Once you've saved it, you can't edit it or change any of the information. If for any reason you need to after you've saved it, please just reach out to me or to Kimberly at Invest in Kids, and we'd be more than happy to help you. To get back to the main page to continue, you can go to My Apricot. And then what's going to happen is the student whose form you just submitted or post-test you just submitted, their name will disappear from your list. But you will see that the student for whom I just completed a post-test, their name's still here. So what I need to do is click this green text here, click to refresh data, and that will remove it. Okay, so I'm all done with my post-test, but what you will slowly see is names disappear from this list as you successfully complete and save, and that will indicate that you're done, you've successfully entered the post-tests. So that's what it looks like to enter the student form in Apricot. To do the teacher post-test, so each teacher or staff member that completed a teacher pre-test at the beginning of the year will be asked to submit a post-test at the end of the year, assuming they're still in the same position and working in the classroom. So I'm going to go ahead and complete this teacher post-test. And the same thing happens. You click on the name, it takes you to the pre-test, and you have to get to the post-test. To get to the post-test, you go to Record Options, View Folder, and then you see Teacher Post-Test 0 Records. You have to go over to the right, click the plus sign, and now there are the teacher post-test questions. So you will fill those out and then save record when you're done. Now I'm going to go back to the home page. I did not actually fill that out, which is why this is still here. But if you answer all the questions on the post-test and click Save Record, when you click My Apricot and come back to this home page, this row in your table will disappear by your name. So that is how you go into Apricot and submit your student and teacher post-tests. A couple of things to note: the deadline for all of these is to be submitted to Apricot is Friday, May 12th at midnight. We do have a gift card drawing, so for teachers who enter all of the post-tests for the students and teachers in their classroom will be entered to win a $25 gift card, and we will have 4 winners. We'll send out emails after the May 12th deadline to let winners know about the incentive. And then if you have any questions or needing any assistance, please contact me. Again, my name is Erin. My email address is right here. You can also always reach out to Kimberly Pena, and her email address is right here. So with that, thank you so much for all your work on the post-test. We really appreciate it. And again, if you have any questions, please don't be afraid to reach out. Thank you.